We tested 31 melatonin supplements and found complete dosing chaos. Some contained nearly 4 times what the label claimed. This explains why you feel hungover every morning and your sleep is actually getting worse. Welcome back to the Real Bio Protocol, the channel where we break down the science of peptides, fitness, and health optimization that most people will never hear about. Today, we are diving into something that could completely change the way you think about melatonin and sleep supplements. We are going to cover exactly how it works, what the real science says, the results you can expect week by week, and exactly what you need to do to get the most out of it. Stay with us until the end because we are going to give you the full protocol. Let's get into it. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which melatonin brands passed independent testing and the precise dose that actually improves sleep without the morning fog. Here's what the sleep industry does not want you to know. Americans spend over $800 million annually on melatonin supplements, thinking they are buying a simple sleep aid. You grab a bottle off the shelf assuming 5 milligrams means 5 milligrams. You trust the label. You trust the brand, but the supplement industry operates with almost zero FDA oversight on dosing accuracy. Independent lab analysis, published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine, tested 31 different melatonin products. What they found should make you angry. Actual melatonin content ranged from negative 83% to positive 478% of what the label claimed. Let that sink in. Some products contained less than a fifth of the stated dose. Others contained nearly 5 times more. You have been playing Russian roulette with your endocrine system every single night. The science reveals something even more disturbing. Higher doses of melatonin do not improve sleep quality. In fact, doses above 1 milligram can actually suppress your natural melatonin production over time. Your body thinks it does not need to make its own anymore. Research from MIT found that the optimal physiological dose for most adults sits between 0.3 and 0.5 milligrams. That is micrograms of what most commercial products contain. When you take a 10 milligram supplement that actually contains 30 milligrams, you are flooding your receptors. This creates tolerance. This disrupts your circadian rhythm. This is why you wake up feeling worse than when you went to bed. The grogginess is not because melatonin does not work. It is because you are massively overdosing without knowing it. Understanding the mechanism makes this crystal clear. Melatonin is not a sedative. It is a signaling hormone. Your pineal gland naturally releases it when darkness falls, telling your body it is time to prepare for sleep. It works on a gradient. Small amounts signal transition. Massive amounts overwhelm the system. Think of it like a thermostat. You do not need to crank it to 100 degrees to warm a room. You need precise calibration. When you take 347% more melatonin than intended, you are essentially screaming at your circadian system instead of whispering. Your receptors downregulate. Your natural production diminishes. You become dependent on external supplementation while simultaneously building tolerance to it. This is the sleep supplement trap millions fall into without understanding why. Here is the protocol that actually works. First, switch to a low-dose pharmaceutical-grade melatonin from brands that publish third-party testing. Look for products verified by NSF International or USP certification. These organizations actually test for label accuracy. Second, start at 0.3 milligrams taken 30 to 60 minutes before your target sleep time. Not 5 milligrams. Not 10 milligrams. 0.3 milligrams. Third, take it only when needed, not every single night. Your goal is supporting natural production, not replacing it. Fourth, combine with proper sleep hygiene. Dim lights 2 hours before bed. Stop screens 1 hour before bed. Keep your room cold around 65 degrees. Week 1, you will notice faster sleep onset without morning grogginess. Week 2, your natural wake time becomes more consistent. Week 4, you start needing the supplement less frequently. Week 8, your circadian rhythm stabilizes and you wake before your alarm feeling actually rested. Week 12, you use melatonin only occasionally for travel or schedule disruptions. Your body has remembered how to produce its own again. You now understand something most doctors never explain to their patients. Melatonin is not broken. The supplement industry is broken. With the right dose from verified sources, you can actually optimize your sleep instead of sabotaging it. This is what happens when you follow the science instead of the marketing. Real protocols produce real results. The science is out there and now you have it. That is why we are here. This is the Real Bio Protocol. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs it and tune in again for the next upload. See you then. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Tune in again for the next upload. This has been the Real Bio Protocol.